as I said earlier, it's the most dominant, not dominant, most impressive win of any team in college football this year, with everything on the line. Even if you consider the context of who was missing, I mean, 'cause this wasn't just our best versus your best, and let's roll the ball out there and go at it. Now, look, we both had injuries. Ohio State didn't have Jackson Smith and Jigba, but to be quite honest, they really haven't had them all year. So, I mean, the essence of that team was mostly there. They didn't have Trevion Henderson, but the essence of the team is not running the football; it's passing the football, right? So, they were a lot more, I think, of themselves than we were, I would say. And to come out there and to lose Blake when we lost him, we was at the game last week, right before this game. They threw him out there, try to see if he can give it a go, and it was clear, especially after that one, the first time he had to try to cut, he immediately felt something,
It didn't look good. It
didn't
not
look good.
good.
And it's just one of those things where whatever he's dealing with, it's just not. It is obviously going to take more than a week before it healed, right? And it was just fantastic. It was fantastic seeing this team being able to, take that blow of seeing your guy not being able to go, and Ohio State, quite frankly, punching you in the mouth, and you was able to. And the offense really wasn't responding very well at first, right? They did spiral. JJ started off very good. He showed typical signs that he had all year, which was at times he can oversell the football and be inaccurate at times. And the minute what changed, and I texted to you this, when he was able to get that ball off a tremendous throw to Cornelius Johnson, who caught it and made two guys miss for a touchdown, I texted you, I'm like, maybe that's the confidence that he needed. And after that play, it was a new JJ McCarthy. It absolutely was. And with his decision making and execution, poise, mixed with some really nifty play calling by Michigan. Make no mistake, case in point, that trick halfback pass play, I mean, that was tremendous. They brought up everything out their playbook to try to get this win today, and it worked. And it was just a total team, coaching staff effort. And that's not to mention, Mike Morris really wasn't a factor today on defense. And they were not able to get a ton of pressure on CJ Stroud, especially early, but the defensive line did a really good job staying in their lanes. And you really got to tip your hat to the defensive backs. They made one mistake today. And really, it was based on the play call, sending the safety on the blitz, which allowed Marvin Harrison Jr. to get one-on-one with Green on the outside. Other than that, everything Ohio State got was earned, and it wasn't a lot. So it's just, man, you can't say enough about what they did today. The tackling was fantastic. Earlier on, Ohio State tried to spread the Michigan defense out. A lot of passes to the outside, get their athletes in space, and it was semi-effective. But as Jesse Minter has done such a tremendous job this year, he made an adjustment with his defense, and more than anything, what they did was they started to play a little bit more press coverage, and also they start tackling. Their tackling was sound today as well. So yeah, like I said, outside of really one mistake on defense, they were tremendous. They really were, and it was so telling from a locker. Des, we brought this up. One of the biggest losses, not only about Aiden Hutchinson, not only was his play on the field, but also his leadership. And it's obvious that Mike Sandersfield and Mike Morris really took up that mantle of being the leaders of this football team, especially on defense. And you hear about, the report of what Mike Sandersfield said on the sideline about, you want to win a national natty, we got to get it done right here. You do it right here. And for him, he actually gave up a pass to Ibaka. I can't remember how to say his name. Number 2 for Ohio State.
Ibuke.
But
yeah,
Ibuke. But the way he responded, man, and to me, made it's probably an underrated play. I won't say it's the play of the game because Donovan Edwards runs probably will be up there, but one of the clutchest play of the games by far was the way he was able to make the ground on Stover, the tight end of Ohio State, who had the ball in his hands. It was a well-executed play by Ohio State. They got the matchup they wanted. Stroud threw a good ball. It was right in Stover's hands. He caught it, and Sanders still times it beautifully and knocks it out of his hand would save the touchdown. I mean, it just everything that you needed to pull off this type of game happened. And man, it's interesting, man. You know, I would you don't really see like any Ohio State people. They were definitely around on Wednesday.
They definitely were.
They definitely were.
I am
And they're
impartial.
nowhere to be seen
I'm
right
impartial. I am an Alabama fan, and yeah, we are absolutely out of it. So yes, I'm out of it. But absolutely, there were plenty of Ohio State fans that were here in our group chat that were talking a lot of jib jab